So next up I need to do some hollow bow. Level 60 on the Juggernaut, that shouldn't be too bad.
Here comes the freight train.
We're sending you in to take out a Dreadnought. Get it done, Miner. We're all counting.
Where do I want to go on Juggernaut? Probably just like Thunderhead, maybe? Thunderhead or Coil Gun are both fine. Coil Gun kind of works with the Bulldog since they're both medium and physical.
This'll do.
If you go Thunderhead, there's not a ton of synergy, it's just a strong weapon on its own. Another damage for that. Try and squash the flyers with the supply bots since they're pretty annoying early on. Another fire rates. Oh, guided rocket system could actually work here, that's not bad. Then I could look for the Thunderhead later on to go with that, since they're both heavy and kinetic. The rockets should actually be pretty good at taking out the flyers on this map as well, and they can be pretty annoying at some points. Big mining speed, that's pretty helpful for this map since you can get locked in pretty easily at some spots. Could really use some hurricane levels though, since that's still level 1. There should be quite a bit more gold still. I think that's probably all of the nitra. Might be a little bit more from loot bugs or something. Maybe the quest is where most of the gold is, since that's pretty hard to finish with all the flyers on this level. Another hurricane. Oh, I guess the level 60 objective might be kind of reliant on getting magnets on this map, since you have to leave a lot of XP behind. Another hurricane. Another hurricane. My damage is pretty bad on the elite so far, so hopefully I get something good for the level 6 on the Hurricane. That Praetorian is going to be alive for a very long time, it seems like. Kinetic should work on almost everything. Maybe I can group them up tightly for the Hurricane splash damage and get some AoE farming here.
Threat level increasing.
Come on, Hurricane level. Nope, pretty big crit damage. Praetorian is still 60% HP, Jesus. Let me try and keep the damage passive stacked up a bit more. Piercing into an overclock, maybe that'll help. Neither of these seem very good for me. I guess that might be okay since it's not going to be my main weapon. It'll make me a lot tankier on the Juggernaut. And I could use some passive stacks for the damage here. Try and take some hits from the weak guys, like these ones. And then just refresh it every once in a while for the big damage. That storm works, but it's not very good. See if I can find something better for the build. I think it's too late for the coil gun. These are just not good for the build. Thunderhead works. That'll be decent. Why is it shooting in the only direction there are no enemies here? Okay, Thunderhead coming in to help with the finish. I'll look for some overclocks on it. They are pretty ramped up, so I don't think I want to hang around here too long. Another Hurricane or a Thunderhead. I'll probably look for some overclocks on both of them. I don't know if I can get the elite XP over there with how many enemies there are. Decent early pickup radius is not bad. And XP is very important for this objective. I'll take an overclock here. I'm not going to be taking the favorite, so I will take the big clip size at level 18 on it. So I think this is actually better if I do end up getting that. Try and grab all the XP over the wall I can there right before I leave.
Stage 1 completed. Well done. Taking you to stage 2.
See, 59. I can take both of those. A bit more gold. Definitely grab the pickup and a bit of crit.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
That won't do anything for me. Mining speed's kind of helpful.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
I think there was a change a while back that actually made the regrowing vines a little bit quicker to go through each time. So the big move or the big mining speed, it's actually not too bad. Take a Thunderhead overclock. Probably the piercing here, 4. That would go up to 8 damage, lose some fire rate, seems pretty good. The early gold is decent. Mocap's not bad. I think I like the gold pretty early on though. Bit of HP to go with the Juggernaut. Arms Core is okay. It would unlock the medium upgrade, which I don't really want at this point. I don't know if there's anything great. I'll just grab some drones, I guess. Those will hit enemies over the walls a little bit. But mainly just focusing the Hurricane and Thunderhead here.
Well done. You got the warning. Swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Try and finish the flyer off with the Thunderhead, then I can maybe go for the gold a bit. Another Hurricane. That was a pretty unfortunate magnet, but I do have a lot of pickup radius, so it might not have been avoidable. Big HP, sure. That'll be pretty helpful when I'm trying to keep the Juggernaut buff up. Big reload speed, sure. Another Thunderhead level. How much did the flyers hit for? 21? That's not too bad. Need to see how much the very basic guys hit for as well. The green ones hit for 19, so pretty similar if I want to keep the buff up. Looks like that's about it for the level. Try and get the damage buff up now. Another Hurricane. Another Thunderhead. I just don't think I care about the Firefly on this build. Another armor, pretty helpful with the armor bonuses I have and all the HP. Thunderhead gets an overclock off of that. Let's go with the fire rate reload speed for a boatload of stats for it. Another reload or a fire rate, how are those looking? Reload's still fine, and that's a bit higher rarity. Another kinetic.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out.
Reload or heavy. May as well take that one. Big crit chance or some mining? I think I'm okay on mining. I've gotten a couple upgrades for that.
Epic upgrade. That's a no-brainer.
Stage 2 completed. Taking you closer to your target.
Big thunderhead.
Upgrade I was looking
I
for.
don't mind getting some for gold though.
Let's shake it up.
Hurricane, XP,
This is a rare
bit of
treat.
HP to go with the passive
Let's
stuff.
shake it up.
I can get a hurricane level bear and a bit of reload.
Oh, yeah.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, miner.
I should have been looking for some XP bonuses a bit early on, now that I think about it. You can pretty easily get level 60 on a standard run without any bonuses, but I might be killing the elites a little bit too fast for that.
Swarm detected. Get ready.
Big thunderhead damage.
Supply pod LZ is blocked. Please clear it out.
Actually, wouldn't mind some of the XP artifacts here either, even though they're pretty trash overall. Gold, big fire rates. That doesn't work on the Hurricane, but it is very good on the Thunderhead, and that is my highest weapon so far.
Get horses through.
May as well push that up to 18.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready. Objective completed.
Probably take some more armor. It actually does seem like I have over 50% uptime on the armor buff from that overclock, since it has pretty high fire rate and not a lot of reload speed.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Hello. And good. Bring it back on.
Another Hurricane into a second overclock. That would be about 50% damage, but a lot less once you get the unstable. And I can probably still grab that.
This is gonna take everything.
That'll improve my AoE a lot, which will maybe help with grinding XP. Another Hurricane. See if I can set up all the detonators while the elites aren't here, so I won't get any damage on them. Another Thunderhead.
Can't hang around forever, miner. These bugs aren't your friends.
Let's see what else we got here. Thunderhead into the level 18. So I think this is a better overclock, but if I take it, I might kill the elites and bosses too fast. And since I just want as many levels as possible, I'm actually going to go the Stormy Mag here for some more AoE and to keep my single target on the lower side. Just to try and get the level 60. Just kill the detonators as fast as possible when they're not close to the elites. Armor's okay for the Juggernauts. Bit of damage. Yeah, if I took the 150% fire rate, they would probably already be dead. But I can still go a while longer and get some more XP here. Another XP kind of helped since I just went level 60. Can't keep them alive too much longer, so just try and grab as much XP as possible here. And I am a little bit on the slow side as a heavy gunner with the ammo rig. Hurricane, could still use the level 18 on that. It's a bit far away, so going up there might be kind of risky. And I think I can still do level 60. Yeah, I probably would have died if I went up there. Another 9 levels across 2 floors should be pretty easy. Big pickup. That finishes us off at 18. And then definitely not favorite here. 100% clip size is very nice. Big reload speed for both of them, some crits, and a bit of damage.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
How are they ever gonna make it? Yeah.
Another big damage for the Hurricane. Should be a lot of AoE with the 50% explosion size on it. I don't think I've had a single decent magnet yet, just the one that got picked up automatically for my huge pickup radius. It would be nice to have the fire rate for the Thunderhead in situations like this, though, where there's a flyer just blocking me from mining sometimes. I guess. Should be pretty low damage on the Bulldog since I'm mainly just using it for the armor here though.
The scout just lit up a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. Got a supply power off. Stand clear of the impact zone.
Big kinetic. This is the 4th floor, but I just don't like losing like 200 gold. Big reload for the Hurricane. Ooh, I actually got a decent magnet for once, top right. I'm not sure I can really explore much of the level. I don't want reload on that since it's mainly for the armor. Fire rate on that is not bad. And I'm pretty slow as heavy gunner with the ammo rigs, so I don't know that I can really explore much before the elites die here. And I definitely want the magnet to guarantee the level 60. Refresh the damage buff if I can. No, the small guys are dying too quickly. Big fire rate, that's okay for the Thunderhead. It'll empty the clip on the Bulldog a bit faster to keep the armor buff up more as well. That's pretty close, so I think I can farm a bit before grabbing the magnet. A bit of movement speed, that's pretty helpful. One more level and it's guaranteed.
Congratulations, Miner, on completing the 4 easy steps. Next up is the final stage.
Big reload, big movement. See what else we got. Crit is not bad. How's the reload on that? 0.82. That's probably not necessary. Kinetic would have been pretty good. Oh well.
This is it. Destroy the cocoons and take out the dreadnought. Good luck, Miner.
You do get a little bit of XP for everything you mine, so it can help a little bit. So make sure you mine out everything. Another kinetic damage, and that does the objective. I'll save that until the boss comes out. If I get Pickled Nitra, it'll slow me down a lot, won't be able to explore as much. If I get the pay-to-win console, then I'll run out of gold a lot quicker, since I won't even get value until the boss is out. Should be close enough now. Gold tips would be a bit over 20%. I can probably get way more from the mocap, and I'll also want to be taking some hits for the Juggernaut passive anyways. Let's go ahead and try to ramp the damage up. I'm at 83% pretty early on. I'm actually having trouble getting hit by the small guys here. Try and get some hits on the range guys as well so they don't heal too much. They're dying so fast I can't refresh the passive. There we go. So with mocap and Juggernaut I'm up to 254%, pretty large increase there. That's fine. Try and take another small guy hit if I can somewhere. Alright, I guess I'm gonna chill on that since I'm pretty low now. Yeah, it's pretty hard to take hits from the small guys, and I'm kind of slow still. Oh, I thought they were low enough to stop doing that. That's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, it took a bit too many hits, so it's kind of risky to keep the Juggernaut passive up there, but mocap is still not bad. 159% still. So that's the level 60 Juggernauts. Pretty easy with their heavy weapons from the gunner. Great survivability on the Juggernaut class.
One less dreadnought to worry about. Management sends their regards.
Pretty good artifacts. Ammo rig and squinties are fantastic for damage. The ammo rig doesn't apply to the hurricane, so Thunderhead got a lot more of a bonus there. Stormy Mag to push the AoE and keep the single target low so that I can farm the elites a bit more. Hurricane pretty good AoE damage with the explosion radius, but weaker than the Thunderhead.